Hey, it's Lola and welcome back to my channel. It has been a good while since the last time I picked up my camera. I think it's been at least 2 months now. I think the last time I vlogged was September. I could be wrong. So yeah, the last couple of months have been interesting. I think the last time I actually vlogged anything, I was just doing a peer support course. I don't think I made a video updated on that. I did complete the course. It was quite interesting actually. So yeah, when I'm ready to explore into that one day, I can. Yeah, the last couple of months have been not that interesting really. I've lost motivation quite a bit. I've literally just been getting up, sitting in the chill room and playing the Switch, and it's just been never ending. I lost all motivation to want to do anything. I am trying to get my motivation back. I am still continuing with exposure therapy. The person who comes over to do it with, she's really lovely. I get on with her really well, which is always a bonus. Things are progressing in that sense, but my motivation has just been terrible. I was gonna start a podcast with my friend Kay, and I never ended up looking into that. Since then, yesterday I changed my routine around. I've started going back out in the car. I did some diamond art instead of just sitting and doing anything productive. I don't find playing my Switch should be a kind of thing that I love to do, but also a self-soothing thing. I want my brain to be functioning to do something. So yeah, yesterday I did some diamond art and I sat in the car, and me and my husband did some exposure therapy, and then I sat in the garden for a bit last night, just getting used to being outside again, because I think about July and I think that I did something amazing, that we had our wedding and I was able to just enjoy the day, and I know I can do things. It's the only thing that's putting me back is me at this point, and I need to really push myself. So yeah, last night we did some exposure therapy. I sat outside. Today has been a bit of a different day. I got up, I made myself some breakfast, and I tidied the chill room because it's been driving me crazy for months. I tidied it and it just, yeah, hoovered. I've tidied. It looks so much better. I feel so much better for it. Yeah. So as I was talking about updates earlier, I was talking about DBT and where I'm at mentally. Another update that I haven't mentioned is that I am waiting to be referred to a dissociative disorder service that they're setting up, which is brilliant because my issue with life is that I am stuck in a permanent state of dissociation on different levels, and I need help. It's from trauma, so I need to go through trauma therapy. I don't know how long it's going to take to get into the service. I wasn't sure I wanted to talk about it until I knew it was certain, but I update pretty much everything mental health wise on here, so I thought it was quite a update to update people on. I have to do an assessment. I've done like a little online assessment of like questionnaire type thing, and I'm just waiting to find out. I'm just waiting to find out now. Apparently the assessment can take up to 7 hours, which is a long assessment, but it's going to be worth it for me to get the help that I need. It's actually quite validating as well, because I've always had my dissociation dismissed within mental health services. It's been a thing where it's anxiety based, and I've tried to explain that it's not. Yeah, I've tried to explain to mental health services, and it's always like, well, it's an anxiety disorder, when it's actually not. My dissociation has stemmed from trauma, and I'm also agoraphobic, but I'm agoraphobic because of my dissociation. It's a long cycle, so it's transformed into an anxiety disorder. But it stemmed from trauma, the dissociation, and because when I get so dissociated, I have that anxiety and fear that I'm gonna dissociate. So it's a vicious cycle, really. And it's always like, well, it's an anxiety disorder, and actually, while I've been working with my DBT therapist, she's validated the fact that it is a dissociative disorder, and I need help, and I need support, and I need treatment for it. And it's such a weight lifted off my shoulders, because I know that it's what's been holding me back. I have so much fear about the outside world as well. I have let the fear of other people, the fear of the trauma that I went through, those people that caused me trauma in different aspects, I have so much fear around it, and I've let that hold me back throughout the years. Like, I could be going out and about and doing what I do, and still have that fear that I'll see people or be hurt or attacked, or it's a massive thing, and I'm not gonna let those people ruin my life. I'm not being funny. I got married this year. Like, it's a massive thing, because I spent years believing what people would think. Like, I would get into relationships and have friendships and believe that people don't like me, or get into relationships where I wasn't respected, I was treated like crap, and I believed that's all I deserved in life because of the words of the people. And in reality, I'm a good person, and me being a good person, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes, I've made a handful of mistakes, but I have a good heart, and my husband sees that, and he married me, and I have a life, and I have the love of friends and my family, and I have so much in that aspect that I have to hold on to, because I didn't let the words get to me to find love and have friendships and family. So I need to stop letting myself get to that point where I'm afraid that I'm going to see people where, and realistically, there's no chance in hell where I live now that people would know where I live or see me out and about. So it's that irrational fear, really, that I need to be using my DBT skills to check the facts and you know, self-validate and all that sort of skillful stuff that I need to be using in my day-to-day to start living my life again. So yeah, I've been sat in the car for about 5-10 minutes. My husband will be on the way home now, so I'm going to see if he wants to do some exposure therapy. I reckon he's tired because he went to bed late last night, so probably not. But I'm going to sit here and wait to see. So I might do a bit of vlogging later. So yeah. We did go out in the car when my husband got home. I'm a bit out of breath because I've just ran up the stairs. We're just making some dinner. He's having some Greg's vegetable bakes. And yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of fish cakes, rice and veg. So, totally out of breath. But yeah, I've had a good day. It's been positive.